Hello everyone and welcome to another video with Hypnotherapy Training International. And today's topic is how do you choose a hypnotherapist to learn from and the school. And there's few things to look into. There will be the credential. This will be the most important thing, I think, and the track record of their success and how they teach and how well they do as a clinician themselves, the teacher, and also the price point. How much are they asking for? Is it reasonable? Is it not reasonable? How does it compare to others as well? So Dr. Butler, maybe you can tell us a little bit about Hypnotherapy Training International in general, about transforming therapy, about being your very own teacher, and you and your credential, and what have you been doing in the past 40 odd years in this field?
Thank you, Aidan. Well, to give the information that's of most value to you and keep it very short, firstly, I'd say that hypnotherapy training in the field out there, there are a lot of options, variations of methods and so on, a lot of choices really. And if you're pursuing it out of interest and have a lot of time and money, then you can explore the many schools and the many claims. Now, if you're taking training for a vocation or career, you have to make wise choices. If you don't have a lot of money to gamble, you need to avoid costly mistakes, because if your training is inadequate, it's going to greatly inhibit your ability to make an ethical professional living in this field. So you need to study carefully the options and go beyond the marketing claims. It's a wonderful field and you do need to learn it properly. So you need the very best training to do justice to yourself, which means the very best teachers really, and you need to check their credentials, their achievements. You need the very best training materials, so you learn the subject deeply and thoroughly. It's a vast field that encompasses many, many fragments of therapies that are out there now, which have grown out of psychoanalysis and the opposition to psychoanalysis, the humanistic integrative theories and therapies, behavior therapies. It's all coming from that root of classical hypnotherapy, and it continues to develop and evolve. And that's the transforming therapy of Gil Boyne, the pioneering work of Dave Ellman, and it's also been influenced by people like Milton Erickson, who made a creative use of hypnosis, but did not create new methods really, according to himself. So with the very best learning materials and a lot of practical learning, because there's a lot of practical skills the person must master. And you learn that from demonstrations on our courses, and you learn it from practicing with other students, and then doing practice on yourself, which is your own self-hypnosis, learning the power of suggestion. It's amazing power when you understand it properly, how to speak to your subconscious, how to activate it, how to communicate with it. And so hypnosis is a very ancient discipline and methodology that overlaps with meditation. It's really about learning the deepest levels of your mind, connecting with them, learning its power, that central, deepest parts of your mind, which, of course, the intellectual, rational, cognitive faculties are one part of it, but the deeper emotional elements, all of the imagination, all the creative power of the amazing abilities of the human mind are deep in there. And hypnotherapy is the method that's been the best developed system, methodology, and so on that's ever been acquired to learn to use that inner power. So I hope you will investigate the subject carefully, look deeply into what people have achieved with it. In my own work, I've used it a lot in medical settings, and also in helping people with deep behavior change in psychology, in counseling, and so on, in what we normally call talk therapies, but hypnosis adds to talk therapy. It's a whole other dimension of learning subconscious power. So there are many things that over the years that I've seen achieved with hypnosis that are really almost miraculous, but at the end of the day, they are the truth about the human mind and all of its power that's in each and every one of us. So I hope you will investigate carefully before you become a student and make the best choices for yourself. We're always here at Hypnotherapy Training International to give you information and guidance for you to make the best choices for yourself. So thank you very much for listening and watching.